Here's 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A pass complete to Noah Brown. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. The tight end Ertz in motion. On 1st down, Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And the Giants will take over here just past the 30.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He has Hyatt complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Solid coverage, too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Room to run, past the 15. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Once again, it's Chubb. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. He'll look to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. He'll take it in at the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
To the air again is Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
19 tight.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. York, good on the extra point. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The tight end Ertz in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Track at 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Daniels gonna throw again. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's gonna be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Chubb. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Commanders. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Slayton is the man in motion. Back to the air again on second and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. Come 19. Huck.
Here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing again, Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Shut up. 19 tight.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
21, Commanders 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Motion man is Hyatt. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40. Third and a yard. And this will be a Giants first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. York, good on the extra point. And the Giants go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to run it.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 48-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Returning is Igbenogany. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. Mustang 19. Let's go now.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
Go.
On 1st down, Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
65.
Daniels now on 1st down. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70. 18 Rattler.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready. Set.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Daniels now going to look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot.
Let's go.
I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive following that sack. It's a little bit different now.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And now it's 4th and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Giants.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Tag.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. York, good on the extra point. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the double. Dragon 60. Here we go, here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's taken in by Chubb.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Ready. Hey, smash.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Washington.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Now Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Street.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Giants are going to take over once again, this time